everyone, Tisa Blackburn here. We're going to do a little landscape painting today. So let's jump right into it, okay? Let's take a look at our paint today. We are using Golden Heavy Body from the Essentials mixing set, and that's in the description. So you will be able to pick that up right away. Okay. Let's get started. We'll put out some Coin Magenta. Benzimidazolone Yellow. Phthalo Blue. And for right now, I'm going to put out a little bit of titanium white heavy body, but then I'm going to probably need to use some titanium white fluid because I'm running a little short on heavy body. Put a little titanium white out. That'll get us started. Okey-doke. We are going to do a little abstract landscape. Just getting my image set up here so I can see what I'm painting. Okay. For my background, I am going to take, actually I'm going to use fluids for my background because I want it to dry really fast. So I've got some naphtha red light. And I will just put some naphtha red light out here. Nice square brush. And we're just going to scrub that in. We want it to get down and dry. We don't want it to stay wet. So scrub it in. If you have questions, you can always put those in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them. Again, I'm using naphtha red light for my background color. Put that down really dry. Okay, that should be good enough. Let that get pretty dry. Next, we're going to start with our sky. I'm going to use a bristle brush, a little bit stiffer brush for my sky. Grab a little bit of my Hansa yellow, tiny bit of my phthalo. Now before I get too far down there, I'm going to just indicate where my trees are going to be. It's going to have a couple trees right here. And a hill. So I want to make sure that I bring my sky down below those trees. But I also want to leave a little bit of that red around. Okay, I'm going to wash my brush. Make sure it's really dry. Dry it really well. Make sure you don't bring any water to your canvas. Okay, let's start on our trees. Might go to a little bit smaller brush for our trees. Go to a small square brush. Let's make a nice green. I'm going to darken that. And put a little Quin Magenta in it. A little bit more yellow. There we go. Just a nice dark green to start with. I'm going to leave some of that red edge showing too. Okay. We may come back to those trees, do some more work on them, but we'll see. Let's start with our hills now. Our big hill. And for that, I'm going to use my bristle brush. I think I'll move to my bigger bristle brush. These are nice sturdy brushes. So let's start with a little yellow. We're just going to paint this what's known as alla prima, which means all at once. Leave a little bit of that red edge showing. I'm just going to mix right on the canvas. Start with the yellow. Let's put a little Quin Magenta in it. Let's pick up a little bit of that green. A little more yellow. want it to feel like the sun's hitting at the top here. So I'm going to have a little bit of that yellow at the top. Get a little bit lighter up here. Then as we go down, we'll pick up a little bit more of that green. Get a little bit darker down here. Let's grab a tiny bit of that phthalo. Tiny bit of quin magenta down here. Tiniest bit of that titanium white. Just a little lighter up here. Not too much though. Just to make that hillside interesting. So it looks like it has some light up here, a little bit of light. And then maybe the shadows are down here. Okay, that's enough on our hillside. Let's do a little work on those trees. Let me go back to my square brush. Just gonna dry it really well. It's got a little bit of green on it, but that's okay. I want to give those trees a little bit of dimension. I feel like they've got a little bit of dark. So I feel like we have a little bit of a light source maybe. Just a tiny bit. And come back with a little yellow. I think we'll do just a little bit of cast shadow here. Take a little phthalo, a little Quinn. Make it kind of a dark purple. Just be careful when you're laying that down on wet paint. Use a real light touch. Because remember, shadows are not solid objects. And trees aren't solid objects either. Just want a hint. Doesn't have to be exact. Just the sensation that we've got a little bit of shadow there. Just a tiny bit. Barely touching the canvas. Just enough. Okay. That's our little abstract landscape today. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you next time. Make sure you hit that notification button and subscribe if you liked this. And I will see you next time with some live acrylic painting. Bye-bye.